This semester, I was able to work with Mr. David in the giraffes classroom. This classroom ranged from ages 3 to 5 years old, and they loved imaginary play, nature, and overall just being creative. One of the first things I noticed is their love for imaginary play and the crazy stories they came up with for the characters that they were playing with. This being said, for my first activity, I thought of having my friends make puppet animals. From the time I was setting up this activity, a lot of the children showed interest. I started by showing them my creation, and from there, some of the children were creating a storyline for my puppet friend. I set out a whole bunch of different stickers, shapes, and materials that the children could choose from to make their puppet their own. I encourage the children to be creative and to add anything they feel will make their creation special. Some of the teaching strategies I used for this specific activity was encouragement as well as modeling. I modeled for the children what their puppet could look like by showing them my own. This activity relates to anti-bias education because it supports the idea of identity and self-expression by allowing them to make a puppet that resonates with them as well as letting them create a storyline behind their puppet. This can also slightly be linked to diversity because nobody's puppet looked identical. The DRDP goals that I see as most fitting from this activity was approaches to learning self-regulation 7 by having them take turns and sharing materials such as glue and scissors when needed. They were able to adjust their creations if they allowed someone else to use the stickers that they wanted. My next DRDP measure was Social and Emotional Development 5. This activity supported this because at the end, children named and added a personality as well as a background to their puppet. They interacted with others' creations and started chasing each other around the room. My second activity, I decided to go in a different direction. Due to their curiosity of nature, I decided to add this into their artwork by creating an activity where children are to paint on leaves, then see what print the different types of leaves leave behind on the paper. From the start, the children were really interested in what this activity was as I began setting up. I started by explaining to the children what this activity was and giving directions, but I believe I wasn't able to grab their attention with my directions. So this activity didn't go exactly as I anticipated. This activity connects with anti-bias education through diversity. We had multiple types of leaves, which all could create a different type of leaf print. While it doesn't focus on human diversity, there's diversity within a lot of things, and this activity shows that. The DRDP goals that was supported by this activity was shared use of space and materials again, due to the limited amount of leaves, paintbrushes, and paint that we had. Children were able to cooperate with one another when it came to not only sharing supplies, but also to move over a little bit and share the table space that we had when someone else was trying to join. We also were able to support physical development with gross and motor manipulative skills. Children needed to not only be able to paint the leaves, but also use their strength to press down on the leaf to see what print that it made. And the children were also able to hold the leaf while painting it so it doesn't move. During both of these activities, I have improved on modeling and demonstrating activities with children and how to ensure that they are paying attention. I also have improved on asking questions to allow the children to think deeper and explore more. In conclusion, this experience has helped me realize how teaching is about observations and allowing the children to explore, because this type of play can support not only their learning, but also their personality and individuality. This experience has allowed me to realize that I am on the right track and helped me to have a better understanding of how to support children. I've learned so much throughout this process and loved every second of it.